It's such a great day for a picnic.
I know.
Oh my gosh, this honey is so good. It's so sweet. Did you know that honey is a carbohydrate?
Yeah, but you'll never guess what it contains. I'll give you a hint. It's a monosaccharide.
Can I take a guess? Is it fructose, also known as fruit sugar?
Yeah. Did you remember that Mr. Gruscavage from 10th grade biology class?
Even though it was so long ago, yes, indeed I did. Do you also remember learning about galactose and glucose and how to draw them?
For sure. The molecular formula for all three of them is C6H12O6.
Good memory. I also remember that glucose is also known as grape sugar, blood sugar, and corn sugar, and can be found in bread like peanut butter and jelly. Galactose is also known as brain sugar and can be found in dairy products like cheese, and fructose is also known as fruit sugar and can be found in vegetables like you mentioned, honey.
Holy cow, you really do remember a lot. I remember amino acids are the building blocks of protein. Do you remember our unit on amino acids?
I kinda do, but you're gonna have to remind me.
Just like sugars, amino acids have the molecular formulas. For example, glycine has the molecular formula of C2H5O2N and can be found in foods that have high protein, such as meat.
Keep the examples coming. This is really taking me back to 10th grade biology class.
Let me think. Cysteine is another example. The molecular compound of cysteine is C3H7O2NS. Oh, and alanine, which is C3H7O2N, and lysine is C6H14O2N2.
Man, you're on a roll. I remember that I did a project on methionine, which is a molecular compound of C5H11O2NS. I think I may have mentioned on my poster that methionine could be found in tuna, which is my second favorite sandwich next to peanut butter and jelly.
No way. Tuna is way better than PB&J. I'm pretty sure that I did a project on phenylalanine, which has the molecular formula of C9H11O2N. Phenylalanine is also found in cheese as well as beef, pork, beans, and fish.
Oh, cool. Wait. Look at this pea. It's yellow. This means that it is a dominant gene and green was the recessive gene.
Probably. You got that from the law of dominance, which was developed by Gregor Mendel, right? I think we had a
quiz. Ugh, I hate quizzes. Especially those pop quizzes in freshman year that we had to memorize all the facts about genetics, genotypes using letters, phenotypes using words, and the dominant gene.
Right, I think that's enough. I'm starting to get a headache from trying to remember that the law of segregation separates genes during meiosis, and that genes on a chromosome are inherited together.
So much information. Back to proteins. Do you remember learning about alanine? It plays an important role in removing toxins from the liver, kind of like how we try to remove the peas from the pea pod, like this one.
Totally. Wow, look at this lime-colored pea. It must have been incomplete dominance, a type of heredity where the hybrid is noticeably different from both purebred parents. Do you remember anything else about incomplete dominance?
I know that two dominant genes combined in a Punnett square can create a whole new outcome. I also remember that we learned about dihybrid crossings, but I can't remember a whole lot about it. Do you remember anything about it?
Very little, but I do remember that the definition of dihybrid is a genetic cross in which two pairs of contrasting traits are studied.
Wait, I remember the law of independent assortments is a cross involving two traits, and each hybrid of the dihybrid acts independently of the factors for all the traits.
Exactly, and some of the symbols for genetics are F1, the first generation of offspring, and F2, the second generation of offspring. What was that guy's name who demonstrated all this stuff? We were just talking about him earlier.
You know, I always forget his name as well. I think it's Greg or something? Gregor Mendel, which is, with genetics, I'm really...
Zeal. Yeah, it's a lot to take in, and it can be really exciting. Now, let's finish our lunch before we talk more about biology.
I got lost. I was focusing on chili. I'm sorry.
I was like, if we end up keeping this one, it's going to be so awkward, because
Oh, wait, cool. Look at this pea. It's yellow.
Hello? Ow, I just got another child. Okay.
Okay, we're good.
Phenylalanine is also
Okay, we're good.
Phenylalanine is also found in cheese as well as beef, pork, beans, and fish.
Oh, cool. Wait, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Pea, it's yellow. Wow, a wild wolf.
Probably.
This bread in our PBs and J's, which we don't have.